In December of 2000, the AH-1Z made its first flight. Well, this attack helicopter is not cheap, to say the least. The American twin-engine attack helicopter AH-1Z Viper, commonly known as the Zulu Cobra, is based on the AH-1W. It already has the twin-seat setup seen on the AH-64 Apache and Eurocopter Tiger, and the wing stubs that hold the offensive weaponry and the forward turret cannon. But more on that later in today's video. We can't speak about the AH-1Z Viper without also talking about the AH-1W, so stay tuned. Super Cobra Attack Helicopter, AH-1W, AH-1Z. The Super Cobra provides close air support to Marines under fire and coordinates artillery strikes from the air, with pilots commanding the hits. Bell designed the AH-1W Super Cobra assault helicopter for the U.S. Marine Corps, the USMC. It was developed from the AH-1T and resembles the AH-1 Cobra in appearance. The USMC adopted the Super Cobra in 1986, and it is still in use today. During the Persian Gulf War, this gunship was utilized. During the battle, 48 AH-1W attack helicopters were deployed, 97 tanks, 104 armored personnel carriers, 16 bunkers, and 2 anti-aircraft installations were destroyed by these gunships. During that conflict, not a single USMC helicopter was lost. The Super Cobra sports a fighter-style cockpit and a compact fuselage. The pilot sits high in the back, with a co-pilot gunner sitting lower in the front, controlling the firing of a variety of weapons placed on lateral stub wings or under the nose. A full set of flying controls is also available in the front seat. The cockpit is completely encased in armor. The AH-1W Super Cobra can fly and offer firefighting help at any time of day or night. When compared to the previous iteration, its avionics, engines, and armaments were significantly improved. It has a night targeting system with a forward-looking infrared camera, an FLIR, a low-light TV camera, a laser rangefinder, and an auto-track system. It stands approximately 14 feet tall and is 58 feet long. The Super Cobra has a top speed of around 169 miles per hour and a maximum height of 18,700 feet thanks to 2 General Electric T700 GE 401 engines. It features 2 external wing stations, one on each side, that carry 2.75-inch to 5-inch rockets and a range of precision-guided missiles such as TOWs, Hellfires, Sidewinders, and sidearms. The Super Cobra was the first attack helicopter to be certified for both the Sidewinder air-to-air and sidearm anti-radiation missiles. The LAU-7 rail launcher is compatible with both missiles. The range of the sidearm is about 15 kilometers. Lockheed Martin and Raytheon developed the AIM-9L Sidewinder, an all-aspect short-range air-to-air missile, and it has a 15-kilometer range as well. It's also equipped with a turreted 20mm gun. Underneath the helicopter's nose sits a turret. It holds 750 rounds of ammunition and is equipped with 3-barreled 20mm gun. The turret may move up and down as well as rotate to both sides of the aircraft. The co-pilot gunner, who is seated in the front, is in charge of this turret. The rear pilot can also fire if the turret is locked in the forward position. The Super Cobra can carry additional chambers with miniguns on stub wings. Variants. Now we get to the main topic of today's videos, the AH-1Z Viper. The AH-1Z is a newer variant of the AH-1. It took to the air for the first time in 2000, and the US Marine Corps adopted it in 2010. In October 2003, the AH-1W commenced low-rate initial production, with delivery scheduled through 2018. At NAS Patuxent River in Maryland, 5 AH-1W helicopters were rebuilt to AH-1Z standards and put through fight testing. The first shipboard landing on the USS Bataan, a Wasp-class amphibious assault ship, took place during sea testing in May of 2005. In February 2006, development testing was completed, and in May 2006, 2 test aircraft commenced operational evaluation, or OPEVAL, with the USMC. It is currently one of the world's most advanced, competent, and modern attack helicopters. The Bell H-1Z Viper is a 2-seat assault helicopter with twin engines and a single rotor. It is powered by 2 1,800 horsepower General Electric T700 GE401C turboshaft engines. Based on the H-1W Super Cobra, the AH-1Z has a new 4-bladed composite rotor system, a performance-matched gearbox, updated landing gear, and a fully integrated glass cockpit. This variant has 4-bladed rotor, which reduces vibrations by up to 70% and improves flying quality drastically. It's worth mentioning that all prior Bell helicopter models had a 2-bladed rotor as a distinguishing characteristic. However, as a result of these adjustments, the flying qualities have been improved. But more on all of that later in the video. The AH-1Z was upgraded to contain state-of-the-art weaponry and digital technologies to meet modern combat needs. The Viper has exceptional flight and combat abilities. The propulsion system of the AH-1Z has undergone significant upgrades. The electronic systems of this helicopter are what we call a piece of timeless beauty. It may work throughout the day, night, or in severe storms. It has infrared and night vision and updated target search and acquisition software. It enables the Viper to locate and engage targets from a distance. When it comes to the fuselage and other subassembly materials, state-of-the-art corrosion-resistant materials were used. There is no contact between the structure's different components. An epoxy primer coating has been applied to the exposed surfaces of the helicopter. It measures in at 58 feet 3 inches in length, 14.4 inches in height, and has a 48-foot rotor diameter. The helicopter's max takeoff weight is around 18,500 pounds. Close air support, armed escort and reconnaissance, anti-air warfare, and anti-armor operations are all performed by the AH-1Z Viper. Well, originally the AH-1Z upgrade program began as a recapitalization project to convert 127 AH-1W helicopters to AH-1Zs while also building 62 new AH-1Zs. However, the rising prices of AH-1W Super Cobra remanufacturing as a result of intensive wartime usage, as well as the most recent cost projections for AH-1Z new build cabins, indicate that buying all the AH-1Zs as new build aircraft would actually be cheaper. The Marine Corps may also recover faster from its present catastrophic attack helicopter shortage by eliminating the AH-1W remanufacture process. Beginning in FY 2013, the procurement plan has been changed to buy only new build AH-1Z aircraft. The updated AH-1Z acquisition strategy calls for converting 37 AH-1W helicopters into AH-1Zs and building 152 new AH-1Zs as a result of those improvements. The Viper's armament is extremely adaptable. A helmet-mounted sight and display system add to the experience. On stub wings, the AH-1Z carries around 2 tons of varied weaponry. It typically carries up to 16 AGM-114 ABC Hellfire anti-tank missiles and 7 70mm unguided rocket pods. The Viper may also be equipped with anti-ship missiles, such as the AGM-114F Hellfire and freefall bombs such as the MK-77 incendiary bombs. It can also carry 2 AIM-9 Sidewinder short-range air-to-air missiles that may be fired and forgotten. These are attached to the wingtip stations. A 20mm 3-barrel gun is also included. The Joint Air-to-Ground Missiles, or JAGMs, which the Army and Navy are presently developing in collaboration with Lockheed Martin, will be carried by the AH-1Z in the future. The AGM-114 Hellfire missile will be replaced by the JAG-M. Engine. The T700 GE401 turboshaft engines from General Electric produce 3,380 horsepower. The Super Cobra can lift off and soar out at more than 4.1 meters per second under ordinary circumstances with just an air-to-air ordnance load and only one engine. It can float off of ground effect, or OGE, at 914 meters with 4 TOW and 4 Hellfire missiles, full turret ammunition, and rockets. A $1.4 million contract was given to GE Aviation in 2008 as an initial funding source for non-recurring engineering engine upgrade work on the AH-1Z platform. The contract called for 180 AH-1Ws to be converted to AH-1Z standard, which entailed switching the rotor arrangement from twin to 4 blades. The AH-1Z is powered by Lin's T700 401C engines. It is equipped with a brand new main gearbox. The new T700-401C engine generates 10% more power than the T700-401. The T700GE-401C has a 3,600 shp total rated power. The helicopters can reach a height of 8.2 meters per second when accelerating. The peak and cruise speeds of the helicopter are 388 kilometers an hour and 270 kilometers an hour, respectively. The range and service ceilings are 648 kilometers and 3,720 meters, respectively. 3 hours and 30 minutes are the helicopter's maximum endurance. Cockpit. The AH-1Z's combined avionics system were designed by Northrop Grumman. 2 mission computers and an autonomous flight control system with a 4-axis stability control augmentation system are among the systems. Based on active matrix liquid crystal color technology, each crew station includes 2 8-inch multifunction screens and 1 4.2-inch dual-function display. L3 ruggedized command and control solutions provides the displays. Smiths Aerospace provided the weapon storage control and data transfer systems. So when it comes to the price of this beast, a lot of the numbers are being thrown around on the internet, some more exaggerated than others. But with things like this, it's hard to say. But back in 2020, the Philippines was approved to purchase 6 AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters and related equipment produced by Bell for an estimated price of around $450 million. What are your thoughts on the AH-1Z and the AH-1W attack helicopters? Some argue that the AH-1Z is one of the most powerful attack helicopters ever built. But what are your thoughts? Do you believe there's a more powerful helicopter out there? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.